Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Today's going to be a quick and easy Nintendo GameCube internal clock battery mod and replacement. So first things first, we're going to need the Nintendo security bit. And there's 4 screws on the bottom, 1 in each corner. And then the lid will just pull up and off. You can go ahead and set that to the side. We're not going to need to do anything with that. This part's pretty quick and easy too. So basically, there we go. If you pull forward on this gently, and you'll kind of pull up and out, but you'll have to disconnect that cable. Be very careful not to rip or damage anything. And then that will give you access to the board with the battery. And the board with the battery only has 2 screws, one there, one there. Those are going to be just regular Phillips heads, so unscrew those. And that whole board will pull up and out. It'll just pull up and out after you pull those screws off. Alright, so now that we have access to the board, we're going to need to use some flux on these solder points, along with some low melt solder to get this old battery out. Then we could go ahead and solder the new battery in. Let's dig in. So basically you just work one side then the other. You just keep going back and forth, one side then the other, and the battery will start falling out slowly but surely. And you could clear out all the old solder, and then we could put the new battery in, I call it a mod, in to where 20 years from now when they need to replace the battery, they can just pop it out, put one in, they won't have to do any soldering. Alright, so I cleared out all the old solder. So this is the mod I'm talking about, where they'll be able to just pop out the battery, pop a new one in. An important thing worth noting is to make a note of which side is which. So the left side is positive, so that bottom part, left side is negative actually. Left side is negative, so that bottom part in the center of that battery holder, battery connector, it's basically going to want to install exactly how you see it. Because the battery, the positive is the top. So if the positive is the top, the negative is the bottom. So we need to solder it in as such. Let's dig in. Always be sure to have your fume extractor on. Let's go ahead and get this soldered in. Quite a bit on there, as you can see. There we go. Alright, so I went ahead and took a Q-tip and some iso alcohol, cleaned up the flux residue, squirted some iso on the top half to get that all cleared up. So now we're just going to pop our battery in. Literally just go boop. Right in there. And then now let's go ahead and put it together and we're all done. Alright, so we first want to plug this cable in. You want to make sure to screw the board in before you plug the cable in. Alright, now that that's into place, this top half will slide right on, like so. And then you just flip it over and screw it in. We're all done. Thank you for watching Game Console Repair Lessons.